Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Saif, and today we will dive into two popular online form builders, Typeform and Jotform. After this video, you will be able to decide which one of these two websites is actually better for you and more suitable to your own preferences. So let's get started. Here we have Typeform and here we have Jotform. The first point of comparison that we will make between both of them is their own pricing plans. Let's go to pricing plan for Typeform by clicking on View Plans, and then we will go to pricing in Jotform. And actually, I have created a table for you between Typeform and Jotform regarding number of responses, number of users, and number of forms. In this comparison, we will compare apple to apple, which means that we will compare two identical plans between each other. So here you can see that the basic plan costs $25. And for Jotform, the silver plan costs $24.5, which is almost $25. So we will compare these two plans. So the first point of comparison, which is the responses, Typeform provides you with 100 responses for $25, while Jotform provides you with 2,500 responses. So basically, Jotform wins in this point of comparison. So I'm going to give Typeform a sad face, and I'm going to give Jotform a smiley face. Now let's move to number of users. In Typeform, number of users here it's actually basic plan, right? Yeah, basic plan. In the basic plan, here you can see that the number of users is just one. And in Jotform, you can see that the number of users is one user as well. So basically they are identical in this point of comparison, though, so I'm just gonna give them the same emoji. Next is the number of forms. $25 in Typeform will give you unlimited forms, while in Jotform it will just give you 50 forms. So basically Typeform will win in this point of comparison. So as we can see, they are actually not very different from each other when it comes to small plans. Because if we give a positive point for smiley faces, here Jotform will be a positive one and Typeform will be positive one as well. Because Jotform has better responses plan, while Typeform has better number of forms planned. So they are not much different between each other. However, if we went to the biggest plan in both of them, which is business plan in Typeform and gold plan in Jotform, we will find that $83 will buy you 10 key responses. So if we just get the average, like 10 key responses, or we just don't need to calculate it. Here you can see that 10 key responses are for $83, while here you can see that 10 key responses are just for $64.5. So it's much cheaper here in Jotform. So I will give Jotform another smiley face. And I'm gonna give Typeform a sad face. Now the number of users. Here you can see that Typeform will actually give you 5 seats for $83, while Jotform will also give you just 1 seat as it did in its smallest plans. So actually Typeform will be better when it comes to number of users. So I will give Typeform now a smiley face, while giving Jotform a sad face. Perfect. Now let's go to number of forms. So here in the business plan for $83, you will get unlimited forms, while in Jotform for $64.5 you will just get 100 forms. So basically here Typeform will also win, and I will give it smiley face, while I will give Jotform a sad face. So here you can see that actually Typeform got +2, while Jotform got +1, which means that in bigger plans Typeform will excel on Jotform and will be better. So it depends on your own organization. If your organization is small, it will not make that much difference. However, if you have big organization, it will be better for you to go with Typeform. Now let's move on to the next point of comparison, which is templates. By going to Typeform home page and Jotform home page as well, by choosing create new form, you will not find that you can choose a template, which is not easy for beginners to access the templates. So I will just go with the start from scratch from now. However, in Jotform, by clicking on create form, you will find that you have a choice to choose from templates, so it's easier to access for beginners. In Typeform, you will have first to create your own form, then you can go to design and go to gallery to access the themes and templates. And here you will find many templates that you can choose from. While in Jotform, you can see these types of templates. So basically, as we saw, Typeform has more catchy and attractive templates. However, it's harder to access, while Jotform has easy to access templates, but they are not that catchy and they are not that attractive. Now let's go on and compare the content. So by going to add content here, you will find that actually Typeform really attractively categorize its own questions. There is a variety of questions that you can choose from, and they are very easy to access. However, in Jotform, let's first choose a template. By choosing add form element, you will find that it's poorly sorted. You will not figure out questions from ordinary elements. And when even you choose a question or type of question, you will find that it's really poorly sorted. So here the content is poorly sorted and it's not as wide as Typeform, which contains really a big variety of questions. So when it comes to content, I think Typeform is better than Jotform. Now let's move on to the next point of comparison, which is the design of the form. By choosing form design here in Typeform, you will find that there is a problem. You will have to change the whole template in order to change the design. So if you want to change a specific color, for example, you will have to change the whole template. However, in Jotform, if you access the designer, you will find that it really sort them well, where it separate colors, styles, themes, and layout. So if you want to change a color, for example, you will find that it classifies it as page color, form color, font color. You will be able to change a specific feature without having to change the whole template as you have to do in Typeform, which gives actually Jotform an edge over Typeform when it comes to its designer. Now, the final point of comparison that I would like to emphasize is in Typeform, you have a really powerful feature which is called logic. This feature allows you to build an interactive form where you can build, like for example, quiz and scoring, which will allow you to redirect users to specific URL or give them scores based on their answers on this form, which gives your form a really good sort of interactivity. So this logic feature does not exist in Jotform, which gives Typeform an edge on it. So this is our comparison. To sum up and to conclude what we compared between both of the platforms, when it comes to price, they are nearly identical when it comes to small plans. However, in large plans, it's better for you to go to Typeform because it will give you more features, although with higher price. However, it's worth it and it's better than Jotform if we averaged these features. So if you are a big organization, just go with Typeform. Next point is the templates. Typeform has more attractive templates, however, it's harder to access. When it comes to content, Typeform has better content and well-sorted content. When it comes to designer, Jotform is better in the designer because you will not have to change your whole template just to change a specific feature. And finally, Typeform has a powerful feature that does not exist in Jotform, which is logic feature. And now you can pick the right platform for you. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you liked this video, press on like, then subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.